Hi, it's Sheila Truelove, and this is part 2 of Erectile Dysfunction 102. As you see, I have my glasses on because they're hearts, and like you see, my name is Sheila Truelove, and we know the hearts is that it's a reflection of love, along with I did not feel like putting on makeup. I got my lips a little dolled up. Anyway, I want you to keep in mind that my email, SheilaTrueLove7@AOL.com. That's where you can ask me any questions that you may have or any concerns, and I will be more than happy and delighted to answer you for the small donation of $7 per question. You can go on my homepage and you will see my PayPal icon. Please feel free to click on that, make the donation, forward me your questions, and I will be more than happy to answer you. Now, like I said, we are again talking about erectile dysfunction. Now, when it comes to erectile dysfunction, you have to wonder, why is there so much denial of a problem that affects so many people? There's a urologist, his name is Abraham Martin, and he states that the shame is the primary reason that men don't seek help when it comes to this problem. They are so ashamed that they cannot perform sexually the way that they feel that they should, or the way that they used to be able to. Because in their minds, they feel that a man is no longer measured by his physical strength, or his ability to build shelter for his family, or fight that hand-to-hand combat, or able to pick up heavy things, because that's pretty much what a lot of men are good at. Or, when it comes to drawing, let's say water from a well, we have a lot of machines now that do the things that men were used to use for when it comes to muscles and all. We have machines that have replaced that. So now muscles are more symbolic than useful. So the erect penis, that has become the most powerful symbolic muscle of them all. So when a man loses that ability to get or maintain an erection, that can be, totally devastating to a man. So of course you're going to find when this happens, there's going to be a lot of males out there who are going to try to make women feel like it's her fault, it's your fault, that you're not sexy enough, you're not this enough, or you've gained too much weight, or this is wrong with you, or that is wrong with you. Because we know everyone is always looking for someone else to blame, So another unfortunate equation that's associated with this lack of erection, it has a lot to do with their sense of self. I know a female who had sent me a comment to my Sheila Truelove7@AOL.com. She said she's 66 years old, and her husband is also 66, and he doesn't get much of an erection, and because of this, he feels like he's a failure as a husband. They've been married for 5 years, and because he has this inability to get, a lot of the times, I guess she's saying get or maintain his erection. So he feels like a failure as a man and as a husband. So I guess that's when a man puts way too much emphasis on things that are, God says you're not supposed to. Anyway, you also have men who shut down completely. They're even afraid that kissing and other displays of affection, it may be misconstrued. It may cause the woman to want more, getting her aroused and all worked up, and this could lead to their further embarrassment. So they feel that it's easier for them to pretend like, oh, I'm so tired, or I've had a long day, babe, I'm stressed out, I have so much anxiety, or they much rather masturbate, because to masturbate, that's a way for them to release their tension. And also, an erection is not necessary when it comes to masturbation. Some men, they shut down so completely that erectile dysfunction, it inhibits their ability to feel any type of desire at all. There was a 2015 study, and they found that 40% of men who experience erectile dysfunction, not only did they have this problem, but they were also having difficulty when it came to having an orgasm. And to make matters even worse, it's usually very difficult, if not impossible, to try to get women to understand how devastating this is for the men. Because you have even the most sophisticated, the most educated women when it comes to male sexual function, she sometimes still irrationally may blame herself. She believes that maybe she's no longer attractive to him or desirable, or he no longer loves her. When she tries every solution, like, the putting on new lingerie, the bubble bath, or she tries all of these tactics and it still doesn't seem to work, she becomes angry. You have the lingerie, you do that candlelit bubble bath, you do all the things that that he really likes or that he finds appealing, and that still doesn't work and it fails miserably. Then of course she becomes angry, even depressed. And it's understandable, for a woman to feel frustrated when these things happen. She's not only frustrated, she's confused, and she's even enraged when she feels like her husband no longer finds her to be desirable. So this is something that is understandable. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long because, I don't know, it cuts off every now and again. I will have, what is that? This is 102. I will have 103 come up. We will definitely continue to discuss this matter. And the main purpose of me making these videos is because I don't want women to keep beating themselves up, feeling like something is wrong with them. They're not desirable. It's not you, sweetheart. It's not you. And you have a lot of the men out here who they are shooting women down, in terms of emotionally, and hurting these women by making these women feel like they're not desirable or something is wrong with them. And what I do with these videos is I'm giving women ammunition to fight back. So when these characters are trying to tear you down and make you feel bad about yourself and trying to tear down your self-esteem, you have these videos to turn back to or come back to, and you now have ammunition. And that's what I try to do with a lot of my videos when it comes to narcissism. I try to give my empaths, whether it's male or female, regardless of the gender, I try to give you ammunition to fight back. And that's my main objective, at least one of my main objectives. So anytime you experience a romantic situation with someone who's losing his erections and you starting to feel bad about yourself, come back to Sheila True Love's channel and tune in to the erectile dysfunction so you can get a better understanding of what's happening and realize that it's not you. It has nothing to do with you. Thank you so much for listening and watching my channel. And don't forget, Sheila True Love 7 at AOL.com. I am more than happy to answer any of your questions, and I do it by email. You send me an email and I will send you an email back with the answers to any of your concerns and any of your questions. Until next time, my darlings, goodbye for now. Okay, we're trying to end this segment.